Where you at, Berto?
Woman realizes she has nothing to offer a man. Now this is crazy. I know this doesn't go for all ladies, but I think we live in a time where a lot of women don't realize that they don't got going on for themselves other than used vag. Again, I repeat, I know that's not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all be expecting a lot out of a man. They gotta make this much amount of money. He gotta be this tall. He gotta be able to spend this much on me on the first date. And when you ask her what she brings to the table, she gonna say me. Like, come on, man. You gotta give us something better than that. Let's get right into the video and see what this woman has finally realized. This is funny. Where you at, family?
So the point of me making this live was basically, I realized today that I have nothing to offer a man. Nothing. And I feel like it took, number one, it took me 32 years to realize it. Ooh. Because I just found that out today. So I was today years old when I realized it. And then it took me a lot of pride swallowing to be able to admit it. I'm going to tell you why I feel the way I feel. This is not based off anyone else. This is only based off myself. But I just wanted to share it just in case it may help somebody else. I feel like I don't have anything to offer to a man because a man asked me what I had to offer him. And it was the way he asked that made me realize that I don't. He simply stated, I realize that you're single, but tell me what would I benefit from having you as my woman?
And you know, I can respect a woman that can hear that and not get offended. Because the older you get, sometimes you really need to start relationships with the tough questions like, all right, I like you, we're vibing, you know what I'm saying? We're heading in the right direction, but this is what I got going on. These are my goals. Objectively speaking, this is what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table, baby? And that is a good ass question. Like, we want to be in a relationship. We want to be partners. We want to build an empire together. What do you bring to the table? And what can we work on together to get to the end goal? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like a lot of women, a lot of people will hear that question and get defensive, you know, start getting disrespectful, almost getting to the point where it's like, oh, feeling like they getting attacked or something. But it's a real, genuine, good question. So what is it?
Now, outside of the basics, like, oh, I look nice, I can cook, I work, I didn't have nothing else to offer. And the reason I realized that I didn't is because I got to thinking about myself. And all I've been doing for so many years is just working and taking care of kids. I don't know necessarily what I'm into. So there goes hobbies. I'm not necessarily sure my feminine level of energy because majority of my relationships, I wore the pants. So how can you, as a woman, offer to be a woman to a man if you've never fully been a woman? I am a woman because I'm a female, but I'm talking about like actually be a woman, like to a man.
Hold on.
A little confused.
Now, you know I usually let the whole video play, but hold on. What? Did she just go there? How you got so?
I was like hoping that she was taking some accountability, but then it started to sound like she's basically saying I've never got to experience being in my full feminine nature because I've never been taken care of before. At least that's what I heard.
So much mouth about what you can and can't do, what I can and can't put up with, and he better be everything on this list, and he better do this, and he better do that, and all of these things that you talking about that you know, a man have to offer you because you the prize, and you ain't never been a full woman in a relationship. You been masculine. You ain't never been the feminine balance to a man. Not never. Yo, the fact that she said it out of her mouth. Listen, some people wake up and realize that they need to be accountable for the decisions that they've made, the place that they've been in, and they realize that honesty is what is going to evoke change.
Yeah. Not
coddling yourself and not pretending to yourself, but being honest. She's like, wait a minute. I'm talking about like, you know, I'm this and I'm that, but what am I even? What gives me the right to say what I want and don't want? Like, who am I to even put this out there and say that I want this and I want that? Have I ever even been this? Have I ever even been something that would be the balance to this person? I don't even know. I don't even think I ever did that. I was always doing the wrong thing. So what do I offer him? Child, this is good.
I've never experienced that, so I don't know what that feels like. So I can't honestly say that I have anything to offer as far as a woman outside of just being a woman. So that means all I really do have to offer is some pussy because I'm a woman and we have one. That's really not enough. I can't honestly say I can offer you a nurturing environment because I'm too frustrated about the children that I have and the lack of help that I have with them. So it's like I can't necessarily be so nurturing to you when I'm frustrated at the amount of nurturing that I'm already doing. So therefore, I know I can't offer you that. I can offer cooking for you, but then to me, it comes at a price because if you're coming and you're sitting and you're eating my food and you're not providing any of it, I'm a feel away. So now I'm offering you bitterness. That's not anything a man wants. Why would you want a bitter female?
Shit, this is a different level, boy.
Well, I'm bitter because of my own merits. So it's not your job to fix the bitterness. It's my job to fix. As much as I want a man to come to me ready, able to provide, work, and handle himself, I think that me as a female, I need to have my emotions in check because if a man wants peace, I don't have any because I'm frustrated. I'm bitter, I'm emotional, I'm upset. So I made this.
I can't, guys. Okay, I normally play it, but she just saying too much stuff for me to just play the whole video. How can I offer peace if I'm not peaceful? I'm irritated. I'm annoyed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed out. Even though I put myself in this position, this is how I genuinely feel, and it's not fair to me to bring this to you because it's not your job to fix this. I need to get this together so that I can then be equipped for somebody else because what I was doing was taking me and all my mess and bringing it to you and expecting you to take the time out to fix it. If you want to assist me in growth, that's amazing, but it's not your job to do. This is what accountability looks like. This is what recognition looks like. And the thing is, right, a lot of women would say, oh yeah, you know, well, she gonna get a good man because she's able to be accountable. And sometimes that's not the outcome.
Yeah. You need to take, she's definitely going, this is just the first step. The first step is taking accountability, recognizing, but you know, sometimes it really takes reconstructing the way your brain, like you literally gotta rewire your brain. Like for me, yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family? What that looks like, you know, slightly changing the subject is I remember just having to rewire my brain just the way I even speak to myself. Like I used to, you know, joke around about being negative and, you know, bad shit happens to me and I think there's a joke. I know I had to like literally rewire the way I think, almost change a part of my personality to make sure that I'm, you know, projecting only positive thoughts into my mind. And, you know, anytime I do have negative thoughts, I reject it, you know what I'm saying? And I don't entertain it and I don't play with it. So it takes work, real work, but it starts with like, hey, this is wrong. I need to make these changes for sure. You know, regardless of the little slight things she said, I can always appreciate, you know, accountability, bro.
Because you can't skip the process.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can't drive past the process. The process is you have to grow. You have to learn. You have to evolve.
It just sucks that so many women and, you know, people in general figure this out so late. And it's never too late, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're still breathing, living, you know, got 2 eyes, you got your limbs, it's like you got a shot. You can make these changes, but ideally you come to these realizations earlier on, man, you know, because that sun gonna come up with or without your ass tomorrow, boy. And you know, we only got so much time here on this earth. So it's like, it does suck to see so many people wait till they, you know, have multiple kids, multiple failed marriages to kind of come to this realization. It's like, yo, nah, like, I'm the problem.
The process is, you have to dig deep. Knowing is one part.
Yeah.
But then applying knowledge and growing is the next step. Right? Because a man, if you know that you got foolishness going on, and a man sees that you got foolishness going on, and you're like, listen, I got foolishness going on. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not even ready for you. I got foolishness going on. If he embarks on that journey knowing that you have the foolishness going on, and is saying, okay, well, I'm willing to work with you through it, great.
Yeah.
But
that's on him too. He got to take some accountability. You can't be too surprised when she pull up doing X, Y, and Z. When it's like, hey man, I told you I'm crazy.
Some men are gonna look at you, and if you already know you got the foolishness going on. You're coming and you saying, I got the foolishness going on, and you're not doing anything to elevate, fix it, or change it. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
This is shocking. Okay? This is shocking.
Yo, because today I realized that I don't have anything to offer a man outside of good looks. And I learned that I don't want a man for just his looks. So how can I be so selfish and only offer a bare minimum and expect so much? That is some unfair shit. Now, I don't know about all these other females. Other females may not agree or even feel the way I feel.
It's so funny to me because there was so many women in the comment section like, oh, you know, well, why was he asking you that in the first place? You know, why is he asking you?
That's what I said in the beginning of the video. A lot of women, they get asked a question like that and just straight to defense mode, straight to reflecting mode. Like, no, you're attacking me. Why the fuck? It's like, bro, y'all say y'all want a relationship. Y'all say y'all want a partnership, but these are the type of conversations that partners have, true partners. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to have the uncomfortable conversations and then get to a solution, that's where you want to be with your partner. You know, not just living in la la land, just taking. That's a fucking leech. That's a bill. That is a nuisance.
All these questions on the first date and blah, 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 blah. Like, always trying to reposition a conversation and focus it on the men. When this woman is saying, I am the problem.
Yeah.
She is bold-faced saying, I just want to let you know, I'm the problem. I got some work to do. And if this man had not asked me that question, I don't know if I would have realized that I don't bring anything to the table and I'm not offering anything. And if I want to be in a relationship with somebody and I want them to offer things to me, shouldn't I also be offering them something? But how can I offer them things that I don't have to give at the moment? While the other women are pointing fingers at the men, a lot of women should be pointing the finger at themselves and saying, you know what, let me take account of the things that I offer.
And, you know, this is another situation where it's so clear and obvious. Like, a lot of women be bringing each other down, bro. Like, your girlfriends are the reason you're single, bro. They giving you the worst advice because here's a woman literally for herself smiling. Look at it. Look at this smile. I can't make this up. Shorty is smiling while making this video. That's a bold-faced grin. Like, she's not mad. She's not upset. She's like, no, I came to this realization. I'm just putting this information out here and I'm standing on it proudly. Like, this is the accountability, the step that I want to take, right? And women are still mad in the comment section talking about it's the other nigga's fault. He should have never asked you nothing like that. How dare he? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And I hate to break it to you ladies, but cooking and cleaning is not enough. That's an adult skill. Yeah. Adults know how to cook and clean. The kitty is not enough. Every woman got one. Yeah.
Man, it's all pink on the inside, right? Shit.
It's not.
Let me chill.
Where does your respect level lie?
Yeah.
And I always say this, and people are like, oh, you know, you're always saying respect or whatever, because it's the most important.
Facts. If you don't respect me as a man, how am I supposed to respect you as a woman? Like, That without respect, the relationship's always gonna fall apart. All that love, like love is such a fleeting emotion. I could love you today and hate you tomorrow, but if I respect you, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, that unconditional respect, like, this person is somebody that I care about. This is somebody that I know is gonna hold me down. I know this is somebody that's honest, loyal. Respect. When I respect someone, you move differently. It's like you respect your mom. Sometimes your mom make you angry. Sometimes your mom say, "Hey, go to your room, nigga." Why? No, because I said so. Piss you off. Don't even make sense. Parents be crazy as hell. But you respect them. So you move a certain way. But you probably hate them in that place. Why she tripping, bro? Mama always tripping. Why she say I can't go out tonight? What the hell? That don't make no sense. What makes today different than last Wednesday when she allowed me? Because I said so. What? But you respect your mama. So what you do? You take your ass to the room and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't respect your mom, we've seen how that goes. Fuck you, mom. Okay, Timothy, go ahead. Well, that can never go down in my household. But that's what lack of respect looks like. So when you bring that to a relationship, like, what you think gonna happen?
Men value respect over love,
100.
over being nurturing, over being, this super calm. Like more than anything, a man wants you to respect him.
Yeah.
More than anything.
100.
You could not rub his feet. You could not give him a back massage. You could, share his plate out and put it on the table and still, like, not even do all these extra, not lay his pajamas out, not lay his towel out for him.
And we can feel it, bro. When a woman tries to undermine you and don't respect you as a man, like, you can feel that shit.
So he can go take a shower. You cannot do all those things and respect him, and he will love you.
Yeah, that's true.
He will appreciate you. He will honor you.
And the crazy part is like, I feel like so many women, like, I'm a man, so I'm not necessarily trying to give y'all the cheat codes, but like, y'all niggas will do anything you want, bro. Like a man that loves his woman, a man that is down for his, he will do anything for you, gang. Like, y'all women really run the world. Like, but it's because y'all want to disrespect a nigga, break a nigga ego, make him feel like he ain't nothing, that he's supposed to do X, Y, and Z just because you exist. When a man has to most men literally have to bleed for everything they own. Doesn't matter if he was born into being rich, if he was born into being financially rich, that nigga struggling emotionally. If he was born, if he got his emotions together, maybe he ain't got no money. Maybe he got a good physique, but he chopped cheese in the face. Or maybe he's chopped cheese in the face, ain't got a good physique. Man, we gotta work so hard for everything that we have in this life, and then it can still be taken away. There's just so much shit that the men have to go through. And of course, women go through that shit too, but that's not the conversation we having, bro. You know what I'm saying? We expected to be providers. We expected to be the hunters. We expected to, move a certain way. And all we want is a woman the woman that we love, the woman that we want to bear our children and, spend forever with. Just show some respect and appreciate. Make a nigga feel appreciated. That nigga will pick up earth itself and fucking flip that shit and give it to you, man. If you make a man feel appreciated. But, hey, oh, nah, he a bitch. He don't make enough. Okay.
Rare to find women who respect men. They value that more. Women want the love, the affection, the adoration, the this, the that. Men want respect. That's why you're going to hear me say it all the time. But if you don't have that to give, what are you doing looking for a relationship?
No.
Your priorities are out of whack. That's not your next chess move. You have to get you together. So many women, listen to me, guys. So many women believe that they are God's gift to mankind. And when you have a conversation with them and you can you know, have dialogue and see what it is that they are offering to a relationship. You are trying to figure out how they came up with the fact that so many people are laying at their feet and are fighting over them and want to be with them. Like, where did you get that mindset from?
Yeah, I'm gonna end the video here because it looks like she's just gonna yap for the, you know, remainder of the 8 minutes. So I'll link the original video if you want to go finish hearing your yap. But, you know, I just don't want to talk in circles, say the same thing over and over again. But we get the point, man. You know, again, respect to all my hardworking ladies out there that are holding it down. And, you know, y'all do deserve a nigga to come correct, right? I'm not mad at y'all. I'm not mad at y'all, you know, expecting a man to be a man. But, you know, don't be mad when a man expects a woman to be a woman, and show that feminine nature, show that respect. You know what I'm saying? You guys got a long list of shit that we supposed to do. And fine, as a man, I'm not doing no complaining. We gonna get it done, right? But where's that respect? Where's that appreciation? Some of y'all motherfuckers just want, you know, to get the world because you simply exist, and that's just not how this shit works.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.